Hey, my magical people, welcome back to Magic with Your Girl, the place where we sprinkle a little pixie dust on our favorite Disney and Pixar classics. Today, we're hopping into the grass, shrinking down to bug size, and talking about one of Pixar's most underrated gems, A Bug's Life. Now, if you've ever felt overlooked, underestimated, or told you were doing too much just for thinking differently, baby, this movie is for you. So grab your snacks, get comfy, and let's talk about courageous community and why being small doesn't mean you're weak. The story, no rush, just vibes. A Bug's Life takes place in the peaceful ant colony where the ants spend their entire lives collecting food, not just for themselves, but for a group of bully grasshoppers led by the very loud, very intimidating Hopper. Enter Flik, our clumsy, creative, big dreaming ant who just cannot stop inventing things. Flik isn't lazy, he isn't stupid, he just different. And because he doesn't do things the traditional way, the colony consistently makes him feel like he's a problem. Sound familiar, right? One mistake leads to another, and Flik accidentally destroys the ants' entire food offering to the grasshoppers. Instead of stepping up and facing the truth, the colony sends Flik away to find warrior bugs to protect them. And that's when the real adventure begins. The warrior bugs, aka the misunderstanding of the century. Flik ends up in the city where he mistakenly recruits a group of circus bugs, performers, not fighters. We've got Heimlich, the dramatic caterpillar, Frances, the tough ladybug who hates being called a lady, Slim, the walking stick who literally blends into the background. Them. Well, them is them. And instead of being disappointed, I love this part because it shows something powerful. Strength doesn't always look the way we expect it to. These bugs aren't warriors with muscles and weapons. They're artists, performers, and misfits. Just like Flik, Hopper, the real message. Let's talk about Hopper because Pixar really ate with this villain. Hopper isn't scary because he's strong. He's scary because he uses fear to control others. One of the most important scenes in the movie is when Hopper explains that if the ants ever realize how many of them there are compared to the grasshopper, his power is done. Woo, that message still hits today. Fear only works when people believe they're powerless. Flik struggle and why it hits home. Flik's biggest enemy isn't Harper, it's self-doubt. He wants to help his community, but nobody believes in him. They silence his ideas, laugh at his inventions, and make him feel like he doesn't belong. And honestly, this is one of the realest Disney messages ever. Sometimes the people closest to you don't see your vision until it works. But instead of giving up, Flik keeps going. He keeps believing. And eventually his creativity, something everyone mocked, becomes the very thing that saves the colony. The final showdown. Ant energy activated. When the ants finally stand up together, baby, that moment when they realize they outnumber the grasshoppers and fear starts to crumble, goosebumps every time. The ants doesn't win because they're strong. They win because they're united. They win because they finally believe in themselves. And Flik, he doesn't become a warrior, he becomes a leader. The Magic with Your Girl message. A Bug's Life teaches us that being different is not a weakness. Creativity is power. Fear loses control when courage shows up. And one voice can inspire a whole community. So if you've ever felt like the odd one out, the dreamer, or the one with ideas nobody understands, this movie is your reminder to keep going. That's today's magic with your girl, y'all. A Buzz Life made you feel seen, inspired, or nostalgic. Drop an ant in the comments and tell me what's your favorite character from the movie. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Disney magic, movie talk, and feel good vibes right here with your girl. Until next time, remember, even the smallest voice can make the biggest change. Bye.